Okay, on Friday, the collective stock markets all over the world just went timber. It was like a tree falling. It went boom. So you need to get out of the way. So yeah, a lot of timber was cut on Friday and Thursday. They tell me that it was like almost $10 trillion. That's what I heard, 10 trillion. So now a bunch of people who had $10 trillion in their stock markets, whether that be corporations or people or whatever, that money, somebody sold GE, Coca-Cola, Apple, what have you, they sold those stocks, and that money went in someone's hand. All right? And people who had $1 million in their portfolio now may have 850,000 or might have 750,000, so forth and so on. Or if they had 10,000, now they have 7,500, so forth and so on. So there's somebody is sitting around with a big wad of cash in America somewhere, or in Japan, in Italy, in Timbuktu, right? I mean, that's what happened. I mean, let's just get this down to the real cases, right? So there's a lot of money going around. So you must ask yourself, where is that going to go? Or there's this magical thing they call deflation, where suddenly the money is just destroyed and there's no more money. Inflation means there's money around that's worth nothing. Deflation means money just vanishes. I mean, that may be what happened. Because in the Great Depression, nobody had any money. So people wanted to buy things, but nobody had any money. So since then, our central banks and bankers have tried to make sure that people have money. So I don't know what they're doing or what's behind it. I'm not that smart. I'm not that well informed. I don't have that kind of information. Okay, but I just want to remind you that when our country was great, if you will, when we were building dams, when we were building bridges, I mean big bridges, like these bridges, like if you go to the Golden Gate Bridge, it's beautiful. It's this bridge, and it's over this great big beautiful body of water, and you drive into San Francisco, and then off to the side you see the Bay Bridge. It's even bigger. It's huge. They're both huge, and they're right there together in this beautiful place that has beautiful water, and you can see them both. You can stand somewhere and see them both. That was built in the 1930s when the stock market was terrible. It was terrible. Things were terrible. We built great things. The Hoover Dam was built in that time by one of the most unpopular presidents of all time. And I'll give you a guess who built the Hoover Dam, right? Well, you go all over the country and you drive on roads that Mr. Eisenhower built. The stock market wasn't that great. The stock market was pretty much stayed the same from like 1930 something to the middle of the 50s. The market didn't go anywhere. It went up and down, up and down, up and down. But if you look, it didn't go anywhere. So during this time when everybody is just spending money, buying houses, buying cars that don't make anything, that's what we've been doing. That's not real. For me, if we're making something here and they send it over there that they want, if we make them a car that they like and they want to buy it, that's good. If we make a car so good in the United States that in Beijing, China, or in Hong Kong, or in the Philippines, or in Malaysia, oh, I gotta have that Ford gobbledygook. I gotta have it. It's beautiful. I want that. That's good. Because it looks like all these years they've been sending us stuff to buy. And they've just been printing money and giving it to them, and they're not investing. That's the way I see it. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Obviously, I'm just some hick living out here in hillbilly country. Okay? Because most of you don't know the difference between a hick and a hillbilly, but I do. So you're just going to have to wait and figure that out, or ask somebody, and they might be able to tell you. Okay? So I'm just saying, let's see what will happen. Because, I am glad that Mr. Trump got this over early in his administration. It's a lot like what happened when Mr. Reagan was president, when his first couple of years were bad, and then somehow he turned it around. So I just want to understand one thing I want to say. If Mrs. Harris was president, I would be wishing her the best. Since Mr. Trump is the president, I wish him the best. If our next president is J.D. Vance, I wish him the best. If our next president is Shapiro from Pennsylvania, I wish him the best. I don't have any agenda in any of that. I want the country to do well. Period. Okay? So that was scary what happened Friday. It may be scary today. They may just turn around and bounce back up. There has been what they call a V bottom. That may happen. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up like it in the last few years. When I was younger, I was keeping up. But anyway, I just wanted to speak to that. Take care.